Hello, another edition from Mom Marketing. Today we're going to be looking at websites. Mom Marketing uses over 30 different systems to increase the value of your business by integrating them into sales, marketing, customer retention, customer service, and communication. Just a couple examples. We look at reviews, texting, emailing, local SEO, digital marketing, and website building and optimization. The first big question is, do you need a website? The short answer is yes. Why? Because your website is your storefront in the digital world. A website can be optimized to help you rank in Google. If your competitors have a website and you don't, that's not going to look good on you. The other thing is that with this lack of face-to-face communication or having a store, people come in, you can build a relationship with them. You have to use your website to accomplish that. People stay home and they just go to your website. What should go on a website? Well, you need to have a business description, have people get a feel for who you are. You have to have contact information. These websites that have email address only hidden someplace, no phone numbers, people leave after they can't find how to get in touch with somebody pretty quickly. I know big companies do that, but if you're trying to build a value in your business, you don't want to do that. Articles let people read what you're talking about. The articles are there to give information, not to do a sales pitch. They're to help people make an informed decision. And the same thing with blogs. You want to give shorter versions, answers, and also falls into that category of FAQs. Give the type of question that Google would ask, or somebody going into Google would ask, and then give the answer. Google is getting very literate, and what they do is they actually read the articles, they read the headlines of the articles, and they decide whether your website should go on page 1 because you answer a person's question. That's why it's good to do. If you have a lot of reviews, and I like to channel the reviews over to the website so people can look at the reviews while you're on your website. The biggest thing to think about is, why are customers searching the internet? If you come up, what answers are they looking for? You can give them a short answer that, yes, we have this product and this is what it does. But you want to look at explaining to them, again, why they want to choose you. You're going to help them get the right part, why they want that piece or service. Let's move on to website functionality. Keep in mind that over half of the visits to your website are from a phone. Your website should look on a phone. There's a lot of websites out there, you pull them up on the phone and you just can't really make anything out of it. It's not easy. Your phone number should be clickable. You should be able to click on the phone number and text a question. Your email address should be emailable. The website should load under 2 seconds. And this is really important. It's important to Google to get you on the first page, but I've seen websites 10, 15 seconds. Unless that person really wants to go to that particular website, they're not going to wait. They're going to just go to the next one. There's so much competition out there that people don't have to wait, and they're not going to. People are moving 100 miles an hour. The address should be able to easily get into Siri or the mapping program so that you can get directions. Think about, you're out on your cell phone and You pull up somebody's website and you want to get directions. It should be easy for them to do that. And your website should be easy to move around in 5 things. It should have a clarity to it. It should be intuitive to where they need to go to get these answers. Don't get into this 10-layer complicated website that only you can find the answer to. Let's take another quick look at the buying cycle. We did this in another video, but you look for a product or service. You see what Google comes up with. And after picking the ones that had good reviews, you go to the website to learn more information about that product. Does your website have more information? Does it help them choose you by giving them the proper information to help them buy? There's always been a thought about a salesman. You want to help them buy something. You don't want to be a used car salesman and try to talk them into a sale. It's not going to work. It's not going to be good. So with all that in mind, if a customer came to your website, what questions would they have? Think about all the reasons why a customer would pull up your website. Can they find that answer easily? Is it help them with their buying decision, help them choose you? If you take a list of all the questions that people ask, you're going to have another evaluation of your website. Does this really answer that question? Again, do you have articles or information on your website so helpful they would bookmark your website and come back as a reference because they want to read more articles? The more you get them to come back, you build up your trust factor, even for new customers. As kind of a included thought on landing pages. Landing pages have one function. If you run an ad in Google My Business, Google Ads, you run Facebook ads, and you want them to buy something, you send them to a landing page that only has one thought or explanation on it, because you don't want them coming first to your website to get overwhelmed with all this information. You want to have clarity to that answer. Plus, if you have 20, 30 landing pages, it also helps in the search engines. All the things that we had talked about for a website also apply. Have your phone number, have a way to contact you. Make it easy for the people. Their attention span isn't long enough to have patience to go all over and find things, especially on your phone when they're using one finger to punch things. And remember that the landing page is just one point or goal oriented, and you're pulling them away from your website so that they don't get overwhelmed or sidetracked or looking at 10 other things. This is our evaluation system for mobile marketing as our pieces. Does it benefit sales? Yes, if people get a good impression, your website looks modern, it looks inviting, easy to navigate, looks like you know what you're doing, it's going to definitely benefit sales. Marketing, it's the same kind of thing where they come to your website and see it. And you also get from your website Google rankings. Does it benefit customer service? If they can look at your website and read some articles and maybe get their question answered, you're going to get less calls in the office. So in some ways it does. Does it benefit customer retention? If they go to your website and look at it and they say, hey, I didn't know you had this service, or I was looking for this service, I didn't know that you had it, and you have a good explanation about it. It gives your customer another reason to talk to you and something else that you can sell them. And does it benefit communication? If the words are clear, then yes. Again, I like this quote from Charles Darwin. It's not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the ones most responsive to change. People are using websites. You need to have a website. So it's important to change and to have a modern website that people are gonna like. So if you're ready for a change, you just want to talk, there's a no-cost appointment. Just give me a call. Contact information's on the last page here. And who am I? I'm a small business owner with a grown family, ex-Air Force officer, long-time computer programmer, artificial intelligence programmer, degrees in math and engineering, 30 years of experience helping small businesses use technology, and this is what I'm most proud of. I enjoy working with companies. I enjoy watching them succeed. They used to say your success is my success, but in my case, it's really true. And I think this comes out in that my average customer retention is 15 years. I have more 20-year customers than I do less than 5. My customers, I take care of them, and I make them a priority instead of getting more sales. Not that getting more sales aren't important, but my customers are my priority. I want to see them successful. So thank you for your time today, and hopefully we'll talk soon.